Well, don't leave a candle in the bathroom that's lit.
Yeah, just light a candle in the bathroom.
Let's just restart because I don't want to edit that out. Well, today is May 1st, and you know what that means. E3 is a little over a month away, and I felt like now's the perfect time to put out our predictions. Because if we did it too early, it wouldn't make sense, and if we did it too late, the hype wouldn't really build up. So now is the perfect time to do it, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, I wanted to mention this first because haven't you noticed how weird Nintendo's marketing has been this year?
It has been really weird, you know.
I mean,
I feel like they just,
we got
huh?
one direct in February. It wasn't really
Mhm.
that big. We got Mario Maker 2 and Zelda, but that was pretty much it. And there was just a
Yeah,
lot of filler in the direct, and after that, we really got nothing.
I honestly kind of feel like they're saving the big guns for E3 this year. Um, because they have a lot announced for the rest of 2019. Uh, and I think we'll get some like 2020 titles that they're working on as well. I don't think this E3 is going to be anything like last E3, where it was just Smash focused. I mean, granted, I have a theory on if it is focused on something. I have a theory on what it might be, but we'll get to that a little later.
I think we might be on the same page with that, but I have to disagree with you with the big announcements things because as we've seen with other companies, E3 really isn't as big as it used to be. And I feel like after last E3, where it was literally nothing but Smash and Mario Party, I don't expect too much to happen this year because we already got so many games coming out this year that I feel like they're going to focus on them. And a lot of them we've only seen a teaser trailer and stuff like that, and even a title screen for Animal Crossing. So I can't really expect that many new announcements, but at the same time, I'm not too disappointed because we got such a great lineup this year. I mean, last year, yeah, it was pretty disappointing because E3 2017 was so great, and they had a killer lineup that year. 2018, pretty disappointing first party wise, but
Yeah.
I don't expect a big E3, but at the same time, I'm not sure if I'd really be disappointed. Now, would I like a big E3 to see announcements like Mario Odyssey 2, Pikmin 4, stuff like that? Absolutely. But at the same time, I'm not expecting that this year.
Yeah. You want to get into the predictions?
Yeah, I think so. So my main prediction is something that's pretty much guaranteed. A heavy focus on Animal Crossing. Is that the one you were thinking of?
That is not actually, but I
Well,
will
that's weird.
discuss mine. Yeah, I will discuss mine after you discuss yours.
Now, with a heavy focus on Animal Crossing, I don't think it'll be as long as Smash. I don't think they're going to go into the extreme detail that they did with Smash last year for Animal Crossing. I don't expect them to say things like, as you can see in Animal Crossing for the Switch, we've added fur details to all the animals in Animal Crossing. And the villager, too. You can see now that the villager has hyper-realistic nose hairs.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to
I
do
mean, I
that,
don't.
but I think it'll be a pretty big focus.
Uh, I think Animal Crossing will have a big presence. I don't think. I personally don't think it's the type of game they want to have a huge focus. Okay, wait. Not. Let me restate what I'm saying. There's going to be a big focus on it, but I don't think that's going to be the theme of E3 this year. Um,
I think it will be.
it's I don't think so. I kind of have a feeling it's one of two things that I have. Would you like to hear them now, or would you want to hear them a little later?
Yeah, I'll hear him.
Okay. One of my predictions is that the big theme is Super Mario Maker 2. I'm saying this because E3 is before the release date for Mario Maker 2, and this could be possible. They could ramp up, hype for it because we haven't seen any trailers for it, oddly enough. And maybe they're waiting for E3 to like have a big blowout, or two, which is a little bit more unlikely. Not the fact that this game is coming, but the fact that it might be the theme for E3. But Mario Kart 9, and the reason I say this is because Mario Kart Tour is having a beta launch very soon, actually, and I think the official release date is sometime in June, if I'm not. if I'm correct.
Well, the beta
Uh,
launch is until
and I
June 4th, so I think we're getting it in July.
Okay, and I think that's the perfect timing to kind of announce a connectivity between some sort of Switch Mario Kart game, which I think will be Mario Kart 9. I doubt we'll get any more DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Mario Kart Tour. And I think that's the perfect game to kind of ramp up for at E3. It gets a lot of hype and stuff like that. Now, of course, Mario Kart 9 has to hit all the right spots, but you know. If I had to choose, though, I think my money for the big theme for this E3 would have to be Mario Maker 2.
I could agree with you there, to an extent, but I think it'll just be a reminder because we're probably going to find out more this month. There's not a whole lot of time in between the release date and the time we have left, so I think we'll get some information on this, or Mario Maker 2, this month, whether it be a direct or in a direct. But
Yeah.
I think it's just going to be a reminder. You know the stuff they do when they announce a game. Like when they did Mario and Rabbids, they just reminded people that it was happening. Pokemon Let's Go, they did that too. So I think it'll be
Yeah.
like that for Mario Maker. I don't expect it to be
You,
the main theme. Maybe if
you,
they do a Nintendo World Championships, but they haven't already announced anything like that. But so I'm not sure if that's going to happen.
you know, they might ask, they might also, because there's rumors that this game may come out in the summer as well, because it has a vacation theme, but the main focus might be Luigi's Mansion.
Now, I do think we're going to get an actual trailer for it, and what I expect to see from it is a game that is completely overhauled in the graphics department with better textures, stuff like that, lighting.
Mhm.
But we'll finally know what's up with the game. We can see that it's progressed because it got a new logo. So I expect more details on Luigi's Mansion 3, but I'm not sure if it'll take up the focus. I'm pretty spot on that it's going to be Animal Crossing.
I'm gonna make a little prediction here and say that Luigi's Mansion 3 will be delayed till early 2020.
You just said it was going to come out during the summer because it had a vacation theme.
I am hypothetically saying, but I have a feeling that it's coming out early 2020. I don't know. They delayed Dark Moon by like a year, was it, or 2 years?
A few months, I think.
A few months, yeah. And if history repeats itself, I could see the same thing happening. I'm hypothetically speaking.
But they already
Uh,
said that
it
it's
might.
coming out this year.
They always say that though. I mean, we really don't know what the release date is. Hopefully, it comes out this year and it looks good. I mean, it'd be interesting to get a Luigi's Mansion game over the summer. That's never happened before, but why not? I could go for a Luigi's Mansion game in the summer.
I'm still thinking more October. I mean, it's Halloween. It's a perfect time.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. The game has to convince me first.
I mean, you're gonna buy it anyway, whether it convinces you or not.
Well, I mean, on the summer vacation theme.
Well, it doesn't have to be a summer vacation. It could just be any time because Hotel Mario didn't have a specific time it was taking place. Wonder if they'll add an Easter egg
True.
related to it. It's kinda dark. You bring a light? No.
If I Okay, moving on from that, I want to get this out of the way. Smash Brothers. I think we both have a similar idea of who's going to be announced. It's kind of obvious by now. Again, I could be wrong, but at this point, why would be? There's a lot of that pointing towards this, but there's a strong possibility that Banjo and Kazooie might be coming as the next DLC fighter. And to support this, you do have a theory on what may happen if this is true.
So if Banjo-Kazooie, which I think will be the main E3 reveal for Smash Bros, is a character, then I think in conjunction to that we'll get Rare Replay for the Switch. But that's only if Banjo is revealed.
And I think he has a good shot. I honestly think that at this point, Banjo is coming. There's a lot of evidence pointing towards him coming. Microsoft is being really buddy buddy with Nintendo right now. Phil Spencer said 2 times that he's open for Banjo to come, so he knows that Nintendo fans want Banjo, if anything, out of any Microsoft character for Smash. So I think Banjo's coming to Smash in E3. I think that's going to be. I honestly think that's going to be the last reveal for E3 to end it off on a big bang.
Actually, no.
Uh,
I think that will be next to last, but I think before it's gonna be before these two announcements. So before I talk about the announcements, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
say it. There will be no information on Mario Kart Tour, and I know you have zero interest in the game at all, but a lot of people watch my videos because of Mario Kart Tour, and they like knowing information on it. But there are a few reasons why I don't think that's gonna happen. For one, if Mario Kart 9 is gonna be revealed, which I think it has a good chance of being revealed, they're just gonna have
yeah.
it as a snippet that yeah, it can connect to Mario Kart Tour. But I think we're gonna fully know about Mario Kart Tour this month because the beta test is coming May 22nd. It's
Hmm.
a closed beta test, but you know someone's gonna spill the beans, so I think Nintendo will indeed have a trailer or finally release some information on it. They already have a
I'm
website for it, so I don't think it's gonna be revealed at E3 or anything like that. And besides,
I'm
look at
on it.
the
Yeah.
reception
No,
mobile games get at those kind of events. You guys not have phones?
no, I was gonna say I'm actually surprised that they didn't come out with the trailer already. Especially since they're doing the beta right now. Maybe to gain some more attention because I saw your poll the other day. Not a lot of people knew that that was happening. That could have not been the case if they came out with the trailer, but I
Well, another problem
digress.
is a lot of people living in Japan and the US are using iPhones. Most of the world uses Android phones, but a lot of people in those countries use iPhones. So
I use yeah.
that could be partially the problem.
I mean, I think that's the point, though. I don't think they want a lot of people playing the beta, so I think they deliberately chose Android for that. And I don't really care because I have Android and I love my Android.
I do
But
too.
marketing wise, it makes sense. You don't want too many people playing your beta. Um, you want like a small select number of people. Uh, now, uh, to move on a little bit, yes, I do think the Metroid Prime trilogy will be announced, but I also think we will see that 2D Metroid title being developed for the Switch. That was in development, I think, 2 years ago, or maybe a year. No, it was 2 years ago. Yeah, it started development 2 years ago. We might get a trailer for early 2020. That's all the Metroid stuff we're gonna get. Um, and I have a few more titles here that I don't think you're going to agree with, but I feel very strongly about. Now, there's been a lot of rumors about a brand new Wario Land title for the 3DS. Now, 3DS is dead, so I'm
Even
assuming
Nintendo
this game,
confirmed it.
yeah, and I'm assuming this game has been pushed onto the Switch, like the Link's Awakening remake has been, or at least that's what the rumor goes like. So my prediction is that there will be a Virtual Boy Wario Land remake for the Switch. And what I mean by that is a complete reimagining of Virtual Boy Wario Land with the jumping in and out of the backgrounds and so on and so forth. And I think this is going to happen because there's been multiple rumors for a varied amount of time that's been packaged with the Link's Awakening remake saying that Skip, who developed the Chibi Robo games, will be developing a remake for Virtual Boy Wario Land. I don't know how true this is, but if a rumor pops up multiple times over, I think it's been a year, almost going on two now. Uh, Something's up, you know, uh, and I don't think people would make that up. It's not like Wario Land is the most wanted thing in the world. You get what I mean?
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. Not sure if it'll be revealed at E3, but I do see where you're coming from. But what do you think about Pikmin 4? You think that's finally going to be revealed?
Mm, I don't. I don't know because I do remember there was a rumor saying that a Pikmin 3 port was coming to the Switch. So I'll say this: I think we'll get either a teaser trailer or a Metroid Prime 4 style trailer where it's just the logo, saying that it's coming. You get what I mean? Uh,
That'll
but
be enough
yeah,
for most people, because I think that's the most requested game now. Besides, now remember when Nintendo said after the investors meeting in January that they had
yeah,
two games, one that would be a nice fit to the online program, Super Mario Maker 2, and then they
obviously, yeah.
had a game that fans would be delighted to know? I mean, it's a little bit ambiguous, but I have an idea what it could be. What is the one game that fans have been screaming for over a decade?
Uh, F-Zero.
Bingo! I think we'll finally get a
Uh,
new F-Zero this year. I know you're gonna disagree, but I think now's the time to reveal something about it, and that would certainly be a game that fans would be delighted to know about.
Now, okay, I'm gonna throw in a theory here. What if this whole time Retro was making the new F-Zero?
Hmm. No, I never thought about that, but it could be possible.
I mean, I think they're perfect for the job. They have that edge to them. They have that polish. I think they could bring something special to F-Zero. And there was a rumor for a while that they were making a Star Fox racing game, which I don't know how much credence that has. I think it was proven fake, but I think I don't know. I kind of feel like, excuse me. I now I'm kind of thinking maybe Retro's been making a new F-Zero this whole time,
They might have.
but I don't know. I don't know if that's exactly what they're referring to. Uh, I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know. Uh, we'll see. I mean, if it's a new F-Zero, that's great. If it's made by Retro, that's even better. Because Retro's known for reimagining classic games and making them even better, as seen with Metroid and Donkey Kong. So,
I think that'll
we'll
be the
see.
final announcement, though.
I'm gonna stick with your idea with F-Zero if Retro is making it. Because if they're not, I don't think I'm gonna have much faith in it. Like Platinum Games making Star Fox Zero. I mean, Platinum Games is a good company, but they are not made for Star Fox at all.
No, they're
But
not. Well, that was mainly Miyamoto's fault, though. The way it turned out.
yeah, well, he also picked the wrong development team to do it. But
Use your motion controls.
yeah. But let's see. Hold on a second. Okay. Uh, so I guess that throws out my Retro Studios project out the window. I do think we might see a new Donkey Kong title. Tropical Freeze came out last year, which was a port. And usually what they do is they give out a port one year, the next year they give out a new title in the franchise. I don't know if Retro will be developing the game. Uh, it's possible for Retro not to be developing the next Donkey Kong game, right? They could
Right.
have one of, huh?
Right.
Yeah. They could have one of their smaller development teams like Monster Games or whatever. The guys who ported the Donkey Kong Country Returns series. They could have them work on the next Donkey Kong game with their supervision. So it's possible. I don't think it'll be a 3D Donkey Kong game, but maybe like a 2D one. But we'll see. And my last two, a WarioWare title.
Oh, I
I
forgot
don't
about
know
that.
if I don't know if it will be announced for E3, but I have a good feeling that it's coming. They did tease it in WarioWare Gold a couple of times in some of the mini games, so it's inevitable. I'm not sure if it'll be at E3 or not. And then uh, this one is either a yes or a no. I'm 50-50 on it, but a new Mario sports game. Uh, I don't know which one. Maybe Mario Sluggers, maybe Mario Strikers returning, which I kind of doubt because Next Level I think is making Luigi's Mansion 3. Uh, so I don't know. But what are your opinions on this?
I'm not exactly sure because it seems like Next Level's working on Luigi's Mansion, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, I think you hit it right on the head. I think here's the thing. I think the F-Zero thing is going to be true if Retro's making it. Uh, if Retro's making something else, I think the F-Zero thing is not going to happen. Because the thing is, it's been so long for F-Zero. Is Nintendo really just going to give it to any developer just to make just some new F-Zero game? It's been so long, and I know GX was really good and stuff like that, but I honestly kind of feel like F-Zero needs reimagining done to it. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But any last thoughts before we wrap up? I was gonna say we might get a new Kirby title this year, but I feel like even HAL Laboratory knows that we need a break from Kirby.
Yeah, I don't think that'll happen this year, but I think my predictions are about done.
Yeah, I think mine are too. Well, this E3 can't turn out as bad as the Sonic movie trailer, so
Or I don't think it'll turn out as bad as last E3.
or yeah, that too. But to be fair, the Sonic movie trailer's worse. Please never see it. All right, well, I
Meow?
guess we're done here.
Alright. Anyways, I'm Demeet,
And I'm Ty the Guy 2800.
and keep calm. You're not gonna say it?
Oh, and Dada on.